What's up, guys? Fresco BK live here at Stadium Goods, and we're located on 47 Howard Street, Manhattan, Soho area. So please feel free to pull up. So no unboxing today. Today is Stadium Picks, and we are going over the pop culture collaboration. So say less of all this talking. Let's get straight to these shoes. So first up in the pop culture collaborations, we start with the SpongeBob Pack, which is recently released. I want to say it released August 10th or just in the last few days. So this is the 20th anniversary of SpongeBob. Apparently SpongeBob was first introduced to us in 1999, and it's created by Steven Hillenburg. So of course, to commemorate the 20th anniversary and Kyrie's love for SpongeBob, it's a no-brainer to connect the two sides, being Kyrie, or three sides, Kyrie, Nike, and Nickelodeon. So Nickelodeon as a brand in itself is pop culture, so to speak. So right here, you'll see with this Kyrie 5, this mirrors the everything SpongeBob. We've got the full yellow upper right there on the top. And I just found out a fun fact, according to IMDb, that July 17th is SpongeBob's birthday, and July 17th is my birthday. So shameless plug, y'all know now. Outside of that, we've got the outsole, midsole with the gum, also the red hit with the white hit. We've got the swoosh right here, of course mirrors SpongeBob. We have the Nickelodeon that you guys will read right there. We have the Nike and the SpongeBob font on the back tab. If we look into the insert, this is Bob's hat, I should say, that he wears while he is a fry cook at the Krusty Krab. So shout out to the Krusty Krab. We have the K right there, also on the tongue. The insole of the shoe features, take these laces out, SpongeBob's face right there on the insole. Of course, if you guys are following all of our videos, liking and sharing anything I've done about shoes with the gum bottom, we love the gum bottom right here, and we have the Kyrie logo. And Kyrie is now a member of the Brooklyn Nets, and I am from Brooklyn. Also, if you guys have been watching the videos, you know that. So we're gonna transition over to the right foot. The only difference from right to left is the SpongeBob SquarePants on the back tab of the right foot versus the SpongeBob cap on the back tab of the left foot. And I'll give you guys one last look at the Kyrie 5 from the SpongeBob Pack. And this is not to show any love to the other ones, because we definitely have the other ones here. So that's Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs, along with SpongeBob. So we got the whole cast right here at Stadium. But we're gonna transition next into the Dragon Ball Z Adidas collab. So next up on the Stadium Picks pop culture collaborations, we feature the Adidas Time Dragon Ball Z collaboration, which was brought to us back in 2018. I believe it was September 2018. So this is the Goku. This is the Adidas ZX 500 RM times Dragon Ball Z. So Goku being one of the main characters in Dragon Ball Z, the Japanese anime franchise, which was brought to us in, I want to say it's 1989. So this is the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball Z. But scratch all that, Goku being the man that he is, being the one that's featured in pretty much every Dragon Ball Z ad that you're gonna see. We have a take on an old silhouette from Adidas, but with a new spin, and it has the Boost outsole that you guys can see right here. And much like the SpongeBob that I discussed earlier, the color palette of the entire shoe speaks directly to Goku and his character. But the material story on this one is actually really dope. So we've got some mesh right there in the toe box with the suede orange overlay. We've got the red laces that you guys will see right there. We've got the Adidas logo right there on the tongue. And we have some denim on the 3 stripes on the outer panel. Once again, the Boost midsole. We have the suede hit right there in the back with the logo right there on the back pull tab. Inner panel features the clouded logo right there in the toe box area. As we get to the outsole, you'll see the full Boost in the outsole with the black overlay. We've got the Adidas hit right here, and if you've noticed, in regards to a lot of Adidas silhouettes, the Boost is exposed in many outsoles on Adidas silhouettes. I'll give you guys one last look at the Adidas ZX 500 RM times Dragon Ball Z and my man Goku. And next, we're gonna transition into Mr. Pop Culture himself, my man, the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. A huge, huge shout out to my man, Will Smith, who is, in my eyes, one of the definitions of pop culture with the way he's reinvented himself multiple times over time. First introduced to us through The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1990. Well, actually just before that, because he was a rapper before he got onto the show. But the show originally slated to us in 1990, and we watched Will always rock his Jordan 5s unlaced, and this is like to kick off the show. So it was one of the mainstays and staples in regards to just the sneaker community and what was pop culture, being rap, basketball, and television at the time. So being that he didn't wear laces in his Jordan 5s, this pair in particular features the no lace. It is the original Grape 5 silhouette, so if you watch multiple episodes of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you'll definitely catch Will in the Grape 5 silhouette, but just wearing them unlaced. But years later, to pay homage to the show, of course you see them laceless here. So it pretty much mirrors the Grape 5 silhouette with the purple in the midsole along with the teal. We have the translucent here just above the outsole. We have the plastic perforation caging right there. So as we get to the back tab that features the Nike Air, is also paying homage to that time when the Jordans featured the Nike Air on the back tab, which is when Will was rocking his Fresh Prince 5s. We have the teal Jumpman hit right there. We have the Nike right there towards the heel, another translucent hit in the back area. We go to the tongue, same Grape 5 tongue with the purple and the teal Jumpman. So I'll give you guys one last look at the Fresh Prince Air Jordan 5, and we're gonna transition into what is one of my favorites, the Space Jam Jordan 11. So what can I say about Space Jam? Space Jam was originally brought to us in 1996. Shout out to the man Michael Jordan. So it was another part in the lineage of what is Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny and Warner Brothers. So we originally saw Mike and Bugs with the Jordan 7 and the Jordan 8, and then we saw him again with the Jordan 11 in the Space Jam film, where Bugs was, of course, Mike's teammate against the Monstars. So shout out to the Monstars. And to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the Space Jam movie, we got another release of these in 2016. So Stadium Goods opened in 2015. So one of our first major releases, or not even releases, one of the first major shoes that I saw fly out of the doors right here in store was this very shoe right here, the Space Jam Jordan 11. However, we have the fully mesh canvas upper that you guys will see throughout the entire upper. We have the rope lacing that you'll see. Full patent leather, so the patent leather is classic to the Space Jam styles. And the 20th anniversary Space Jam is a little bit higher cut than the 2000 and the 2009 version. So the cut on this one is actually made to, I want to say, mirror the movie or the movie's release. So you see that here, and it is the first official collaboration between Warner Brothers and Nike. So that was also really big. And we have the Jumpman, of course, classic to the Space Jam. We have the 45. So when Michael Jordan retired for the first time, he retired his number 23, and when he returned to the game, he wore the number 45. So that's why you see the number 45 right there on the back tab. I'll get you guys to the outsole. Classic outsole. We have the translucent hit here. We have the Concord grape kind of colorway in the outsole also. And of course the Jumpman, classic. So this is also one of the first shoes that I remember having the translucent outsole. So that is also major. But I'll give you guys one last look at the pop culture icon, the Space Jam Jordan 11. And we're gonna close out with some my man Freddy Krueger. So last in the Stadium Goods pop culture collaborations is the Freddy Krueger Nike SB Dunk Low. So this was brought to us with the Nike Horror Pack. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if this shoe actually ever released or some people just had some pairs floating around somewhere, because I've never physically seen it on the shelf. I've only heard stories, and of course I've got them in my hands right now. So Nightmare on Elm Street was brought to us in 1984 by Wes Craven. Wes Craven is made famous by not only the Elm Street series, but also the Scream series. So you guys remember Scream 1 through 19, Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 30, whatever number there is. But we are paying homage to Freddy Krueger, who is definitely a pop culture icon. He's scared multiple people. He's made us laugh, he's made us cry, he's made us have a wild range of emotions. But Here we have these shoes. So right off the bat, you'll see the stripes throughout the shoe with the green and red. This is made to mirror Freddy's famous sweater. So when he was coming for you, he always had the sweater on. We have the blood splatter for all the bodies that he may have caught over time. Shout out to Freddy, that's neither here nor there. We have the silver swoosh right there on the outer panel. So the silver swoosh is supposed to emulate the claws of Freddy Krueger. Of course, he always had the claws. We have the back tab with the Nike right there. We have the green laces, slightly lighter green than the darker green that's featured on the tongue. So one of the coolest details about the entire shoe is actually the insole. So the insole that you guys will see right there, that is made to mimic the skin of Freddy Krueger. So we all know Freddy had some of the nastiest skin. So I want to give you guys one last look at the Nike SB Freddy Krueger Dunk Low, and we're going to take a full look at all of the Stadium Picks pop culture collaborations. So here we have the full line of Stadium Picks pop culture collaborations. Kyrie 5, SpongeBob, Adidas ZX 500, Dragon Ball Z, Goku, Fresh Prince, Air Jordan 5, Space Jam, Air Jordan 11, and Nike SB Freddy Krueger. You know I always have to go from top to bottom of which one is my favorite, so I have to choose. I'm going to start right here with the Freddy Krueger Nike SB. Secondly being the Space Jam Jordan 11. Thirdly, I'm going to have to go with the Kyrie SpongeBob. Fourth on this list, because that's my man, I know I'm going to get some slack for this, we got the Fresh Prince Air Jordan 5. And lastly, he might go Super Saiyan on me if he sees me in the street, but we have the Goku ZX 500. So we've got all of these styles available, along with a multitude of other pop culture collaborations right here at Stadium Goods. And we're located on 47 Howard Street, Manhattan, Soho area, so please feel free to pull up. Thank you guys for liking and sharing all of our videos on Facebook and on YouTube, and now Instagram TV. Please make sure you guys follow at Stadium Goods on all social media platforms. Download the Stadium Goods app. It's available on iOS and on Android. And if you have any questions regarding anything Stadium Goods, please feel free to visit stadiumgoods.com. I am Fresco BK, and salud.